Hello, Stinkies. How's everybody doing? Tango, I didn't know you were going to bed. I have a surprise for you guys today. Are you guys ready? He is done. The Anku PNG is done. The Anku PNG is done. Finally. So, I'm getting the start of a base going here. As you can see. Just a stick right now. Here, hold on. He has feet too. He is a full man. He's got boots on too. Yes. He does have a little duck in the flask there. Here on, let me see how much of him can I put on screen before it starts to cut off the top of his head. I think right about here. Cause like, gotta do something to fill the empty space over here. But the little duck is a like reference to his son. And then there's also other references to other characters that he's close with on his character. Here, let me see. This needs to go about there. He sort of floats. Yes. Okay. So my plan is I'm gonna make the puppet a little like longer this time. Okay. Move my glue gun out of the way here. Why aren't you going back? Why aren't you asleep? I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm on the old person sleep schedule right now. Shut up, Tango. Hello. You have lemons? Is it super hot outside over there, Tango? Okay. She. I'm currently working on remaking one of my dragon puppets because I had made one on stream just like a day or so ago, and it's already broken. You know, I'm just burning my fingers as per usual. Like, I'm trying to make sure the base is sturdy, even if it's kind of ugly. Because last time, the death of my first dragon puppet was, because the base broke a little bit, and then I tried to fix it and made it worse. Okay. So I think that should be the basic base here done. However, where am I? I need to cut this one just a little shorter. Just a little bit. Thinking like that much. That went flying. So it'll be kind of like, hold on. Kind of like that. In length. Okay, so we're gonna recreate this guy. I'm gonna have them, I'm gonna set them right here so you guys can see them. So I think, I don't know. I think I might use cardstock to do the bottom of like these because it's more sturdy and hopefully will prevent what happened last time to my other ones. Where is... Okay, I need to get my pencil out as well. Also, hello, Hat Manufactory. Very interesting name there. And hello, Silverblade. Good night, Tango. Okay, grab my pencil. My, like, little art kit that I have smells like glue for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, so... hand. This is the top of the base, right? Yes. So, hand. It's on the very edge of my desk here. Okay. Kind of about there. And what I think I'm gonna do is first trace along this line again, but a little darker. And then do the same thing on this side. And then I'm going to... Hi, horsey. We're gonna do this really quick. Which should hopefully make it a little more sturdy when we're done here. Let me move this so I can keep the thing on my desk. Okay. And now hopefully, I'm gonna cut this out first before I do the other one. So, okay. This is the one that we're making. As you can see, maybe, this front part is leaning, like, outwards. What had happened is this piece back here came loose. Like this. Oh, I'm trying to show it. This part right here came loose. It was peeling away, which, you know, is not good. So I glued it back. And in the process of gluing it back, I made it where it's, like, really hard for the puppet to close its mouth now without scraping against the side here. And it's slowly, like, deforming the bottom jaw. So I'm just gonna keep it as, like, a display instead now. Because, you know, that's not ideal. But we're gonna remake it. But hopefully make the base a lot more sturdy this time. So hopefully this won't happen again. I mean, it's like my first ever dragon puppet. I'm not too surprised that it broke so quickly. Your sprite become magical. So this is a different character. This is not Jackson, if it's not obvious. This is Anku. He was voted to be the mascot for random games / random streams. And he underwent, like, a fantasy cottagecore kind of outfit remake. Because cottagecore was voted for the theme for their outfits. I mean, like, they're all fantasy creatures, so it was kind of bound to be fantasy cottagecore. Okay, let's see. Did that fold properly there? A little off the lines. It's okay, though. I can fix this. Okay. Bam. And then... Alright. So now, ideally, I can glue this in like this and make it much more sturdy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is And I'm gonna put some glue on here. And then we're gonna glue in this first section. Make sure it's in the spot here. Oh, crap. Ouchie! Okay. Getting hot glue all over my fingers. No, the art was done by Evan, our resident Evan. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna say artist, but Tango's also an artist for the channel. So, our resident Evan made this guy. He's my character, but Evan made the PNG and designed the clothing, which he did an absolutely amazing job on. There was more to that message than them just saying. If it ever seems like a moderation action was kind of weird, it doesn't make any sense, a message was probably deleted. So that message wasn't the negative one. The negative message was deleted. I'm trying to fix this corner. Ouchie. How many times can I burn myself with hot glue today? Let's see. We'll find out. Okay. So it's a little wonky here. I'm gonna see if I can peel this and re-glue this side to hopefully make it a bit more like flesh with the other side here. Like, it's not, like, too bad. Like, I'm not burning myself super bad or anything, or else I wouldn't be doing this. Okay. And then we're going to press that there. That's a little bit hot. Where's my pencil? What is your question? Okay. I think that's pretty decent. Let me fill off that little piece right there because I don't want that. There's little hot glue like string thingies everywhere and it's gonna drive me crazy. Want anything from the gas station? Give me some chips. Alright, let's see. Let me... Okay. This top piece is already looking much sturdier than the other one, which is good. What kind? Doritos, or if they have them, Munchos. I don't know if Munchos are like just a here thing though, so. Okay. So, it looks like this is the way to go. And then we're gonna do the other side here. Which I think we're just gonna cut this out like here. Let's see. Just kind of get a general idea here. Oh my gosh. Dang, bunchos are so good, man. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right. And hopefully this will work. If not, I'll have to get a second piece of cardstock. Let me just snip that off. All right. So we're gonna cut this here. Okay. This one's gonna be a little difficult to fold. Okay. And then we're gonna do this here. All right. Now, let's try this. I'm gonna glue this side here. All right, so. Oh my gosh, I cannot do this in a straight line for the life of me. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay. I think we lost Caden. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Alright. We're almost done with the base. Only took me like a million years here. Yeah, he is one of our new mascots. This is Anku. Which, don't worry, we're not getting rid of Jackson or anything. He's staying. We could never get rid of Jackson. But Anku is gonna take over random games and random streams from Jackson, so Jackson can have like a little vacation and stuff sometimes. Okay. Now here's the base so far. I might, however, do something stupid. You might be wondering, what thing are you going to do that's stupid? I think I'm gonna cut down this base a little. And by that, I mean cutting off the top and then resealing it. Okay. And then I'm gonna reseal this. Ah! Stuck my finger in hot glue. It's okay. Just work with it. No, it's okay. I'll make it work. It's fine. I will make this work. I'm very good at making stupid things actually work. Is what I'm gonna do is, once I have these sealed pretty decently, I go here towards the top and kind of put some hot glue on there to seal the top. Make sure specifically the ends are here. I mean, if I burn myself, it's not the end of the world. I probably burnt myself on accident like 4 times already today. Okay. Now I wonder if I just... Ouchie. That's hot. We're not playing Horse Life on this stream, but we'll be playing Horse Life probably tomorrow on stream. What if I just do that? I think that seals it pretty decently. This pencil is gonna be like covered in hot glue by the time I'm done today. Ooh, diamond paintings are really cool. My mom got a bunch of them to do and never did them. They're still sitting around somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe I'll just grab her stuff and do one someday on stream or something like that. Instead of letting them go to waste. On. I'm trying to peel this hot glue off this pencil. There is stream because I was bored. Okay, here we go. Most of the hot glue's off that pencil because I gotta put it back in a case and it has to fit back in the case. Okay, that's a size I'm much happier with. Now, time for the epic fun part. I'm just gonna see if I can use this rip here. And then cut it in multiple pieces. Because the next task we have on the agenda here is connecting the two halves of the base. Which I think I'm going to do by gluing two pieces. I need another glue stick. We're out. Yes, do your homework. Why is that even a question? Okay. Lava hot glue. Stick it on the base. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, and then we're gonna hot glue. Out here. And then, okay, that's kind of loose, but that's okay. How do you make the base so clean? It's not clean at all. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, it might look okay on the outside. I just stuck my finger in hot glue. Ouch. Like, it might look good on the outside, however. Then there's the bottom, which is glued together poorly. And then there's the inside that's glued together poorly. I have a TikTok. I just, like, rarely post over there. Maybe once I get into, like, actually doing content with the dragon puppets and stuff, I'll post over there more frequently. I don't know. Like, my mom hates TikTok. Which is also why I've kind of avoided posting on there lately. Oh, I dropped one of the pieces I need in my desk by accident. Hello. Okay, anyways. Let me fold this piece in half. Hot glue glob. And then I'm gonna stick this under here. I'm gonna flip this around. And then push the hot glue around so it covers it better. Okay, and then we gonna boop, hot glue glob. Ouch. I mean, hey, if it makes you feel better, Cloudy, at least your mom will get you one. I had to buy my own. Your opinion on Kelpies? I'm really excited for them. They look pretty scary, but I honestly really like it. That should help with, yeah, rotating it too much. And then we're gonna do slightly less hot glue this time and see if it still works okay. Your favorite vegetable? Carrots? I have like the little like stringy hot glue things all over me and I hate it. Carrot costume. Favorite species in horse life? I don't know. I like a lot of them. I feel like I have to say gargoyles because I love draft horses. But like I also really like the ponies. I really like the caprines / goats, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Oh, and I kind of have to hold the top. Okay, I think that's a pretty nice base. A little funky in the front. Oh, they got a bit of a good mouth, but that's okay. I can fix that. I'm fully done with school. Okay. I'm not gonna stick my finger in that right now, because that sounds like a bad idea. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna have to... Because that's bending the base. I have played SSO before, it's just not my cup of tea, really. I'm trying to fix the, like, crookedness of the jaw just a little bit. We're gonna have to recut a little support piece here. And I immediately dropped it. That's epic. Okay. See, like, the thing that's dumb about school is up to a certain point, you learn pretty much all new things. And then they just teach you the same things over and over and over and over and over again. Until you're done with school. Like, I'm pretty sure I learned about World War II from 5th grade all the way until 11th. Okay. Might take off my ring. Actually, no. We're gonna use my left hand to measure this. Get the sticker out of here. Okay. So let me wrap this around my middle finger. And about there. Okay. And let me like kind of bend that where it needs to go. Okay. If I place this in here now. Okay, I need to go a little lower. Okay. Yes, mods could be very useful in chat. I'm pretty sure Caden fell asleep. Okay. Let's see. It's gonna be a little dangerous, but don't do what I'm doing. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, Caden's here. Hi, Caden. Okay, so I'm gonna do this about there. Okay. Now I'm gonna let that dry for a second. And then we will test to see if I put that in the right spot or if I'm gonna have to redo it. That dry? Okay, I think that's dry. So I put it in the right spot. Yippee! Okay. Their nose is still just a little crooked, but that's okay. Just make them more unique. Alright. I'm probably gonna add a thumb loop down here as well. Just because I don't have to do it in the future if I want to, per se, want to flip it upside down or whatever. Okay, so my hand is like this. Okay, let me see. I think I'm gonna extend this slightly. Okay. Try this again. I think I extended it too far. Okay, let me like snip some of this off. So it's a little easier to measure this here. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little dot of glue. And then I almost stuck my finger directly into that. That would have been not too fun. And then I'm going to put another little dot of glue. And glue that down. And then ideally, would have been part of the dragon puppet. Yeah. Don't know if I'd want that though, is the thing. Okay. The way I have it, it's kind of a little difficult to move. So here's a nip. Nip. And then we're gonna do that. Let's see if that helped at all. Okay, there we go. Now I have a wider range of motion. Ooh, I just ripped it. Uh-oh. It's okay, it is fixable. It is fixable, so we're okay. Now let's go wait for this to dry. You have a glue stick? I do not. But to be fair, hot glue is probably sturdier. Okay, let me... nip this some more. Make it more bendable here. Okay. Let's try this again. As long as I'm not, like, being very rough with it, it should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. The base is slightly wonky, but that's because of the ring pushing down weird. It's okay, though. We'll pick the best side, which will probably be this side. Because that's the same side my other little guy is made on. Here, can this pick up on my microphone? It's a nice sound. I like the sound it makes. Okay, so here's my plan. We're gonna make this dragon, but long. Because the way I made the jaw is really weird. We're gonna try to remedy that this time. Let me get all these scraps out of the way. Let me turn off my glue gun for the time being. If we have time, we'll make a little one this stream as well. We'll just make a little army of them. I didn't mean to push my camera. Ignore my medicine. That was my vitamin D supplement. Pretend like you didn't see that. Okay. Let me get all of this out of the way here. Okay. So, let me move this over here for reference. I also might try something dumb. Let's use this one as a test. This is gonna be kind of gruesome. No, Discord's 13 plus because that's the Discord terms of service. Okay, it's like too tough here. But I will get this, just give me a minute here. Okay, maybe I won't get it. Let me cut this base first. Maybe that'll help. This one is basically trashed anyways. I'm not gonna probably keep it at the end here. So, might as well use it for some experimentation. And I have the design of my iPad, worst comes to worst. Okay. Let's see if that helps at all. Okay, that's much better. This is where an X-Acto knife would come in handy, but my mom is too afraid of me having an X-Acto knife. When keep in mind, I'm 19. And my mom is too scared for me to have a sharp, small knife. This is gonna look absolutely terrible. But this is purely for experimenting purposes. Okay. There's so much hot glue on this, that's what's making it so hard to cut through. Yeah, it's like paper cardstock and then a ton of more layers of paper. That's why it's so difficult to cut through. Okay. I'm gonna have to like account for this when I make the new one if this looks how I want it to. Well, obviously minus the horribly mangled eye. Okay. So that looks terrifying. I don't like that too much, but it's okay. Now, I'm gonna make a big circle. Okay. So let me quickly just its eyelids would just be white. Okay. No, little man. Which also, this guy still needs a name. My little tiny guy. He still needs a name. Okay. Let me pull my shorts down a little bit here. John Johnson. Wow, that is the most creative name I've ever heard. Dang it, I gotta fire my glue gun back up again. I hoped it's still hot enough to do that, but clearly not. Alright. So now, hold on. Fine. Okay. Hopefully it'll work how I want. Ouchie. Can't really. Jojo Siwa is Jojo Siwa. There's not really any other way to explain it. She's just Jojo. Okay. Alright, let me test this first, and then I'll show you guys, depending how it looks. Forward. I think I need down ever so slightly. A little. Name him Cheeto. Alright. Attempt like 5 of this. Let me like cram this onto my finger real quick. Like, I need something to slot this into it. But okay, this is the kind of, like, idea behind it. You can, like, move it around and stuff like that. Obviously it doesn't look good because like the back is very messed up and stuff. But like now it has a range of motion in the eyes. Make them angry. Look behind them, forward. Like obviously it'll look better once I actually like plan ahead for it and stuff and don't completely maul the eye. Okay. Now Let's sketch out this design here. Okay, you can kind of see that. All right, we're gonna do it this way. Okay, so we can get an idea of the dimensions. And then that's where the jaw hinge needs to be. Okay. I can put this away. So I'm gonna remake this strawberry one, which still doesn't have a name. Also, guys, bear with me because I think I'm the only mod that's actually like paying attention right now. Let's not talk about other channels, please. That is against the rules. Okay, let's see. Like, obviously, I'm probably gonna have to retrace this onto another thing. Because I don't think my eraser is going to be able to erase this very well. But we will see. Where's my eraser? Berry would be cute because chat is called berry buns. Or berry bunnies, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Hot glue everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm probably gonna shrink their horns a bit so they're easy to work with. Which I do actually have I have 2 really cool video ideas, like full-length video ideas for dragon puppets. And I might do them at some point. Bam. 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 Maybe ears will have to be separate. Okay, I'm gonna start making like a first outline here. Okay, and then oh crap, I forgot the face marking. Okay. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to erase as many of the guidelines as I can. Like, here's the thing, right? Literally anything can be considered cringe if one person doesn't like it. So, deciding what you do based on what's cringe is stupid. Because all it takes is for one person to say it's cringe, and then everybody else will say it's cringe for literally no reason. And like, well, yes, there are things in the Dragon Puppet community that I think are pretty cringy, but other people genuinely enjoy it, and that's okay. Thank thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Before anything, I'm gonna get my black marker. The late night stream, this is actually an early morning stream for me. And I'm gonna cut out the eye first. Because if I mess up the eye, then it kind of ruins the whole thing. So I'm gonna cut out the eye first. And hope that I don't accidentally ruin this. Then I'll have to redraw this again, probably. I have no idea how I'm like decent at drawing dragons, because I don't draw dragons like ever, hardly. I'm trying to be as careful as possible while cutting this out. Okay. I think that's decent. However, I'm gonna have to recolor some of it. I also might accidentally color my desk black. That's okay. I hate how it is here. Can't really. Okay. I think that is decent cut out for the eye. I think, however, I'm going to add some extra eyelashes, probably, to kind of mask the terrible cutting job thing I did there. Okay. Oh! Now let me... Those are... Okay, we're gonna use those two, and then I need my outline color. I think this one originally. Yeah. Okay. Now we just can't mess up the rest of this, and it'll be fine. Okay. 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 Actually, I need to erase the extra guidelines. You'll see. First. Forgot about that. I've never been to a concert either. But, like, I don't like big groups of people in person. So, I'm not complaining. I'd rather stay home. Let me wipe this off really quick. Alright, now it's coloring time. That's the outline. I'm gonna unplug my hot glue gun. Put these back up. Okay, that one's going down there, I guess. think I accidentally used the same color. Whatever, it's fine. I know, too late to turn back now. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, I'm trying to focus on where I stay in the line. Okay, so they're going from a strawberry dragon to more of a cherry dragon. But you know what? I think it'll be okay. I think it'll still look cool. I think this marker is already running out of ink. Okay. Here's how it's looking so far. Guys, let's not talk about other people's YouTube channels, please. Okay. Scissors are pressing against my fingers. Weird. It's hurting my hand. Okay, we're almost done cutting this out. Okay. I just realized I drew this the wrong way. Because I was gonna make it facing the same way as this guy. But it's okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something very painful here. Okay. Now I gotta make the eye. So. Let me plug my glue gun back in because we gonna need it soon. I didn't stream ping. You're right. I forgot. Oopsie. Let me go do that. Stream ping paste. No. Enter. Okay. My desk is a gigantic mess right now, but that's okay. Favorite color is pink. Camera angle sucks. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to blink, I don't think. Unless I flip this upside down. Okay, come on, let's try something. Yep. Darn. Okay, we're gonna have to get a new piece of paper. If I have scrap paper, that'll work. This should be big enough. Okay. 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 So now, I have to like adjust the size and the back and stuff. Now, you're gonna be able to look around, look down, up, and hopefully blink. I'm gonna have to color this top piece in. You can see it a little bit. That's the wrong color. Huh? I mean, it's my fault the puppet broke, so not the end of the world. I'm remaking it, but better. So. Alright, let's try this again. So okay. Now we gotta do some super fun gluing. Oh, that smoothly there. Okay. So me. Okay, progress so far. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. It's kind of leaning a little bit, but I will solve that problem in the future. Okay. Okay, they're not even gonna be able to fully blink. Also, there's so much like hot glue stringy stuff everywhere. Made him a big forehead. Oh my gosh. Their stupid hot glue strings are everywhere. Ouch. How much time do I have to do this still? Okay, a couple hours or so. I gotta go to the store with my grandma at like 10 or 11. I have no idea how long this stream is gonna be. Probably long enough to finish this puppet, at least one side of it, and then I'll do the other side at a different time. That's future me problem. Okay, my desk is progressively getting more messy. I have to go like the very bottom. You have a favorite YouTuber? I mean, it kind of like changes a lot. Okay. Okay, it's getting like a little bit caught here. So I think I'm gonna have to build up like a hot glue lamp kind of thing here. Prevent this from getting hot. I wait for this to dry. That's a whole lot of. It's a whole lot of hot glue. If it makes you feel better, for a really long time, I couldn't even afford my own merch. I have like one shirt and a cup. And then I bought a shirt for my sister. That's like all the own merch I have right now of my own. Hopefully this will all be worth it in the end. Ooh, ouch, equestrian. When I was in Scouts a long time ago, we had to make little wooden cars and race them, which was pretty cool. I kind of want some toast. Toast sounds pretty darn good right now. All good, gaming bud. I'll probably do some Blacksburg stuff here and there. It's just I got a lot of things going on this week. After this week, it'll chill out a lot with updates and stuff. So... Okay. Let's try this again. my pinky. Is this any better? I feel like it's worse. I need to expand this. I don't know, for right now, I might just put a little dab of hot glue right here and connect the eye on. It'll not be that strong, but that's good so I can get it back off later. And that came right off. Yeah, maybe I need to do a slightly bigger dab of hot glue here. Then I'll do the same bottom. And if I need to get it off later, that'll be future Kai's problem. Now I wait for this to dry. I mean, either way, I kind of like it though, because like, oh, I just stuck my finger in hot glue. So preppy. Like, either way, it kind of gives it slight 3D effect to the eye. Not super noticeable, but it's there. You guys can kind of see. Kind of hard to like. Oh my gosh, me reveal. I did it on the wrong side again, but it's okay. Okay. I kind of want some toast. Should I go get some toast? Because I don't think this is getting finished today. Because I have an hour, basically, until... No, it's not an Adopt Me Kitsune. It just kind of looks like it. I don't know. I think it's already looking better than the other puppet. Ignore the eyes being ripped out. But I think it's already looking better. Like, in proportions and everything. I also unintentionally gave it the eye illusion where it looks like it's always looking at you. No matter what way I turn, it always looks like it's looking at you. It wasn't intentional, but that's kind of cool. You know, honestly, I think since I failed the, like, movable eye, I should just give it the eye illusion. And just glue it in more permanently. Got side-eyed by the dragon, yeah. I want some toast, man. Toast sounds really good. Bro, if you need cardboard, we got like 1,000,000 boxes at my house. Yippee! I actually really like the eye illusion. Yes, garlic breadsticks sound very good. Well, that was not intentional, Laura, but I'll take it. The person who drew the PNG really likes Skyrim, so I wouldn't be surprised if they got some inspiration from Skyrim. Okay, I think this is probably as far as we're gonna get today. We've already been at this for 2 hours, and we've only got the top of the head. But I will continue this probably on stream at some point. This poor guy is getting retired already. I put my... You guys get to see cleanup time. Yippee! And then I'm gonna go eat like a million pieces of toast. That sounds really good. Cleanup time. That guy can go right there. I'll set the half finished one up top so it doesn't get bent or anything. I also still have a really dumb idea that I want to try and do on stream that has to do with dragon puppets. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, just in case it doesn't work out. But I'll give you a hint. It's going to be very big. This is the least fun part about making paper dragons. Cleaning up afterwards. Okay. A bag of doom. Not actually of doom, I just thought it sounds cooler. The bag of doom. There's so much like little hot glue all over my desk. Like an insane amount of like little bitty paper scraps and stuff. Let me get this out of the way for a second. Okay. And all cleaned up. Let me put my armrest back. Very squishy. Okay, so everything we did today, we ripped out this guy's eyeball. And we started remaking them. And we accidentally made this one stare at you constantly, which is not scary at all. No matter what way you look, they are always watching. Let me. But next time I do one of these streams, I'm gonna do the bottom jaw And the ears at the very least. Alright. Now, I'm gonna eat a bunch of food. So, I'm gonna end stream because I don't think anybody wants to watch me just sit here and eat. But I'm gonna end stream. And I'll be live again later today. Around 6 p.m. EST. I think I set it for 6:30. Playing the Dragon Adventures event. Alright, though, you guys have a good day or night. I will see you guys hopefully later. Bye, guys.